Okay. Oh my God. Can we go? Let's start. Who won where?
Yeah, let's get a second. So,
I'm sorry, fellas. All right. So, Who Won Where is brought to you by One Shot Paints, PPG family of paints. Without these guys, we wouldn't have half the stuff we have. Thanks again to North Country Brewing in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, for bringing us the alcohol. Without them, of course, we would be sober. I'll start here. I'll read some Oregon stuff until we get it all handled, and then we'll move to hardcore. All right, last 2 weeks in Oregon. August 10th, Tillamook, Oregon. Jeremiah Peak got first. Tommy Ray got second. August 17th, Wayne Loff, I hope you're listening to this. August 17th, Baker City, Oregon. Mike Patterson first. Wayne Saul second. August 17th in Burns, Oregon. The beauty contest winner was the can cancer car. So in the powder puff, first was Mackenzie Moulton. In the main event, first Ed Moulton. Second, Hannah Ellis. And the most aggressive driver went to Jason Ward. Upcoming in Oregon is Lake County on September 1st. That's in Lakeview, Oregon, September 2nd. That's the Oregon State Derby in Salem, Oregon. 24th is of August in Citrus County Speedway, and that's in Inverness, Florida. And 24th of August, Northwest Florida Speedway in Baker, Florida. So we got some more results coming to us from Wyoming. I'll tell you who's the best at sending me the results of their derbies. That's Frankie Guy.
Hey.
Frankie Guy sends me a text message right when the derby's over with the winners list. Hardcore Derby here in southwestern PA is doing something special. They certainly are. I've heard some great words about what you're up to, and I know I was just at Smith Metal Works last night. Everyone in Stoneboro is running both nights anymore. They're running Friday night and Saturday because they're psychopaths.
Stoneboro's a whole world of its own. For whatever reason up there, when you drop the green flag or say go, everybody goes bananas. I mean, they just turn into wild man, and it's one end or the other. That peak gravel track. And the pro cars, I challenge some of the pro car drivers out there. If you're out there and you have a pro car and you think you're bad, come on to Stoneboro, and I hear everybody talk about it. They come on up to Stoneboro and feel the difference.
Right?
And I mean feel the difference.
I'm running a pro car this year.
There you go.
I'm so scared.
Listen,
I
see some of those guys. Casey Smith. A lot of people have met Casey. Quiet, laid back.
hell of a guy.
He got in that car at New Allen.
Oh, yeah.
And listen, like when the guy puts the helmet on and
flips the switch.
There's a switch inside besides the turn it on. The guy just is like, wow. I went out there. He hit Joey Pernice so hard from up in the stands. Pernice's car went like this. It went sideways. It went boom. I was like, oh my God. The guy's like, wow, what a shot. I mean, just wide open, man. Yeah. And that's the way they all drive. I mean, from the word go, Martini, Firster, they're all going to, Chapman, some of the guys are registered for that pro class, and hold on tight.
Right? There's another guy who's pretty popular. He always has like lightning bolts on his car. What's his name? Pete Hansen,
yeah. Pete is supposedly, Melanie, his wife, is singing our national anthem for us.
Fabulous.
So I think that Pete may just show up with that lightning bolt and strike some lightning that night, huh?
The metal giant. That's Pete.
Yep.
Awesome. Would you like to read to us who won your last derby?
Absolutely. The Washington War Zone, by all means, lived up to its name.
Wait, stop. You don't know who won your own derby? You got to read it.
I got to read it.
I know. Come on, man. You know who won them derbies.
It's the rules and the winners and everything all start to run together. About 6 or 7 in now.
Oh, hey. Let's start a promotion company. They said it'd be fun, right?
Yeah, exactly. Let's do this.
Yeah,
we love Demolition.
Yeah, we'll make a shitload of money. Yeah.
I think me and most of the guys involved are going to have to be wayward men living together because the wives are headed out of here.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, on the compact winners, Ryan Cooper first. Jerry Margaria was third. Jerry Merriman was second. Our Hellraiser was also Joey Margaria in the compact winners. And I call him the hard-hitting, hardcore compacts for a reason. It has been chaos, wide open, slap shot. I caught people slap shot hockey puck. I mean, it has just been from one end to the other. The hardest hitting compacts show is it's got to be a hardcore show. Those compacts rip each other to pieces. We in Waynesburg, we started with 12 cars in under 2 minutes, 2 hits. These cars, compact cars, are in horseshoes. I mean, not because they stalled, but because they're broken in half. I looked down. I was like, "We're 5. We had our 5. Right. 2 minutes, 2 seconds, right. Like the Love Connection. It was gone." So, okay, and our full-size winners. Number 1, Wes Mounts. Out of doubt. Hell of a builder, hell of a driver.
Good dude, too.
Car's always spot on.
Yeah.
He's qualified, so he'll be at the final confrontation. Number 2, T. Fawner out of Waynesburg. He's our second place. The popular name in Derby world in southwestern PA, Kevin Walker.
Yeah.
Brought amazing cars. The car that car was hard as a rock. Yeah. Just got some bad luck. Got spun around. Got hung on a barrier.
Yeah, I was watching that. I was wondering did he just blow his motor up while he was sitting there? Because I seen him trying to blow it up.
Well, that's a walker. They get a little heated, maybe.
Yeah,
walker boys get a little heated.
Yeah, he was trying to rock himself off, and I just see this. He was just he didn't care.
It was the car to beat, no doubt. If it wasn't for that, it was just one of those bang bang moves, and it was up on there and just hanging. And of course, if I was the last 2 up, I'm leaving that sleeping bear alive myself. So
I seen they went down the other end.
Let's go over
Somebody said, "Let's go down the other end."
They didn't even want mud to hit it.
Yeah. That's
right.
That's
and one of our first drivers, Darren Corder.
Yeah.
Come out of nowhere, bang with the. I think he was the Collier, or if I say the name right, the Collier engines from out west.
Oh, Collier.
Yeah. Collier. Singing like a songbird. Yeah. I heard it from him. Picked up our Hellraiser award. So those were our qualifiers.
Wow. Yeah, that was a hell of a show to watch. That looked like a fun little track. Washington.
It is.
Never ran there. I always wanted to.
If you're some of you dirt car guys, I go with the stacky. Not sticky, not tacky, but stacky. Once it rolled down and that water soaked in, high on the outside and just wide open. I mean, those guys, it was a good deal. Right? Yeah, stacky track.
Right?
That's what you call stacky to me.
Nice. Who's the dude behind Baby Boo?
The guy. Yeah.
The main man, JR.
That's JR.
JR.
Nice to meet you, dude.
JR and Frankie Guy. How are you? You better, the Pirates, they need some help. The Pirates, they need help.
We have people drop in, man. We are in the hood. Right? We are cash on the hood.
The first thing I told Jason when I walked in the door.
I could change your name to Pittsburgh.
That's right.
Was me being from where I'm at out in the woods there. I mean, Uniontown's not a big city, but my goodness, just to ride down was a pretty big experience for this old country guy. I mean, I just was not used to that. Sights and scenes, I guess, is a good word.
You mean you never snaked any cars out of the Pittsburgh area when you were dirty?
No,
really?
No. I went back. They were using them as chicken coops. They weren't parked in the alley.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I got my first Chevy wagon right down the street here.
Is that right?
$150.
Steve's been stomping around Garfield for years. He knows about Garfield really well.
76 Caprice Estate.
See, we used to go to the
favorite car,
the patch houses, like the coal towns. We would ride up and down the patches, and you'd see one of the wagons. We could pick any of the patches locally, and you go to one of the patches. There was always a big station wagon or Chrysler, something hanging around, and that's where we go get our cars, around town, the old patch, big old coal towns, patches.
Yeah, wagons are becoming scarce these days, man. Wagons are becoming scarce.
They are. Yeah, more expensive.
I used to have a parking lot full of wagons. I have one left.
I think we all had a stash at one point.
Mm-hmm. What do you got coming up with hardcore?
I have. Oh, do you have enough time for this one? Wow. We have Farmington Mayhem on the Mountain, take 3. Saturday, August 24th. Gates open at 3 p.m. Inspection at 3:30. First smash at 7. Hobby stocks, hard hitting, hardcore compacts, minivans, mini trucks. So we changed that around a little bit. We had some pro cars. This wasn't this. We thought this is a better fit. And as we go along, we're learning a lot of things, places. So we thought this was a better fit for Farmington. So the Mayhem on the Mountain Take 3 is coming this Saturday, the 24th.
No hardcore class in that one?
No. But we're going to, right after that, the Labor Day lockdown at the Great Stoneboro Fair. Friday, August 30th. Power Wheels, Youth. Hardcore compacts again, hobby stocks, minivans, mini trucks. We're back up to Stoneboro again on the 31st. If you notice too, some up there with the youth class, this is their third or fourth year with the youth compacts.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought it was we didn't want a third or fourth year person hitting a newbie, if you will be. Didn't want to put a 12-year-old in it, and some of these kids that get driving these things, and some of the Stoneboro kids, I guess is the way to put it, hitting these 12-year-olds, and I don't want in this no more.
Yeah.
Didn't want that. Yeah, didn't want that to happen.
Right.
So the JV youth class, which is running the first night, is really a build down, stock bumpers, DOT tire, blah blah blah. Let them get their feet wet, not get smashed, and not get run over.
Right.
So
now, did they have a passenger in there with them?
yes,
Right? Yeah.
What age is that?
That's was it 13 to 16 or something like that?
I got a 7-year-old. When are we getting there?
Well, we still got the Power Wheels.
Power Wheels.
We still got the Power Wheels,
Yeah, right.
And then we come right back on the 31st. We have the Power Wheels Varsity Youth, hard hitting hardcore compacts, and our main hardcore class, the hardcore full size, is coming. Great class. A little bit of a build down. Basically, it's your pro cars without the protectors, the tilt, the bends, the hump plates, all your goodies, stuff like that. Matter of fact, Steve has came and took our money one week, and he took our money that week at Fayette County. We had a good time. Drove hard, pro cars, hardcore full size. We think it's a class of the future. Instead of the cradles and the pushing and the bending and all that, a little less of a build. So, and more people can compete in that class.
That's what I've heard. I heard people enjoy that class.
So, and also we are bringing the pro class on that second night, and my notes say LOL WFO. So, it's pretty something to see again. And so that the pro guys from Stoneboro, they messaged me today and said that if there will be the winner that will win the pro class will be from Stoneboro, PA. There will be no outsider. Come to Stoneboro, PA in a pro car and win that class.
I dare you.
I dare you.
I dare you.
I dare you. I dare you, Derby World.
I'll be there.
Come on down.
We're just lucky I'm not coming.
There you go. Right there. And from Bo Lockwood and the Keystone Nationals, we're bringing the full-size youth. And again, SMW, the Smiths, contingency prizes for the full-size youth, a welder, cutting torches, and the third place is a fire suit. The rest of the field will all receive a welding helmet.
That's pretty cool.
I can't say enough.
Yeah.
SMW
Yeah.
strong. Those guys
They are.
have stood behind us with this. Not just us, the Derby car community. No matter where you go, people, things, can't say enough.
Yeah.
So, but what a awesome deal. So, then we're back to West Alexander, which I don't know if a lot of people know is the birthplace of hardcore. This is our third or fourth year at West Alexander. This all come about West Alexander was probably, I want to call it a 5-foot car plus, if there's such a thing. Run what you brung and hope you brought enough.
You have a lot of rivalries down there.
Oh my!
The Burrows, the Walkers,
the Berghoffs, and the McAdoo.
Yeah.
You got the Mounts. Well, Hartzell. Well,
Yeah,
those were the orange cars, and then you had the yellow cars.
Yeah.
And it was the orange against the yellow for many years.
Yeah.
And listen, just stay on the road.
Yeah.
Do not get in the way. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Let me tell you, those guys, and it just kept getting heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. Until pretty soon it was
Burrows built.
Yeah, Burrows built. Exactly.
Burrows overbuilt.
So it's a funny story. McAdoo actually come together. Scott McAdoo from McAdoo Towing and Crane down there, which is one of our sponsors. I'll get that.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So he got us all in a room one day and said, "We want to change things.
Yeah.
We want to do something different. We're getting down to we got 6 cars, them 3 against us 3. The other guys are just it's not they're not building anything. So Justin, Wes, Robbie Hott, Timmy Paul, we're all sitting in that room, and that was the birthplace of Hardcore Derby Promotion.
Nice.
So that room in McAdoo's in Claysville, PA. So, but again, that is the biggest little fair.
Yeah.
The hardest little hit and hardest to win.
Yeah.
And that's also a back-to-back night for us.
Yeah.
Power Wheels Compacts full size, and also a last qualifier prior to. So those guys that make the hardcore full size or don't get a chance and need that second run with us, again, come on down there.
The final confrontation.
But if they need that for the final confrontation, that's a place they can qualify. The final confrontation, one thing I want to talk about is our inspection team. And you hear me call them the dream team. The full size led by Justin Hartzell, John Cashin, Charlie Post, Kevin Montgomery, Robbie Hott, Sean Moore, Timothy Paul. Many years of experience in the car, out of the car, under the car, building the car, driving the car. Justin Hartzell don't give himself enough credit.
Yeah.
He's hard on himself.
Yeah.
The meaningfulness. I mean, you went through one of our inspections.
Oh yeah, they do a great
John
job.
Cash and the talk between them is straight up.
The way they talk to you, the driver. is
Yes.
just,
And you ain't getting shit by Charlie.
No.
You ain't getting shit by Charlie.
These guys, they're on it. They're on it. I don't know what else to say. That fair level playing field.
Yeah.
Everybody has the same as what you got and made a best man win, which I honestly think has kept some people away from us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When somebody, I forget who told me, when a derby car driver says he wants a fair derby, he's actually lying. He wants everybody else to be fair. Right. He wants better than the rest of them.
Right.
He's lying. He ain't telling me.
We're all like little bitches.
He wants nothing to do with fair. He wants everybody to be fair.
Wants the advantage.
He wants the edge.
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt.
He wants the edge.
Yeah,
So,
we're all like that.
but our rules aren't an open builder set. A Red Bull 4 inches over here, 2 inches over here, 6 inches long.
Yeah.
That's the way it has to be. One of the things we let you read, and there's a line. We'll weave on that line.
Yeah.
But if you have something that's no doubt straight out going to make you that much better than the other ones, you're not going to have it.
Right.
It's just not going to work here.
Right.
There's subtle things here, this and here, but all those little things add up to a big thing. It's guys like him that do those little things that just makes that cream just rise to the top.
Yeah. The gray area.
The little bit of a gray area, but
Right.
all those little, like they talk about NASCAR massaging a body or an eighth inch here, a 10th over here.
Yeah.
Again, that's where we're at with these guys that do rise to the top. And the cream, it will.
Someone that actually reads the rules.
Yes, and
Reads the rules,
yes.
Yep.
But in our compacts, hardcore compacts led by Jonathan Howman. What do you want me to say?
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate.
It's Valerie Fleming. Haters gonna hate.
Val.
For you, Val.
Wait.
I told her the other night she needs exposure. She wouldn't come with me.
Wait a second.
She needs exposure.
Who actually hates Jonathan Howman?
You can't
I
hate
asked her
Nobody
one
hates.
time.
He's the
Yeah,
nicest guy
right.
in the world.
Haters gonna. Nobody hates. That's his catchphrase. But I love the dude. And
He
I've
is a
never
good
met
dude.
anybody that's more humble and more
Yes.
cool
Nobody hates
and just give you the shirt off your back if you wanted it. Right?
Anything. You know what? We were at West
And
Moreland the other night.
haters gonna
There was
hate.
one set of torches. There was one set of torches at West Moreland the other night. It was Jonathan's, and every compact guy that was there used
Right.
every.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Then he proceeded to run them over, but
Right.
then he used them to do what
Right.
they needed to do.
Right. Love Jonathan.
You know,
He's the moneymaker.
the money maker.
Yes, he is.
You know, I met. You know, being able to be around Jonathan more, the build, the precision of things.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
Yes. You know,
Good luck if you're going
he's
to. Good luck.
meticulous in every one of his
A
builds.
to Z from you can measure wells from side to side. There ain't a millimeter difference. My eye,
Yeah.
the guy, the precision it is done.
Good dude.
Yep. But yeah, so led by Howman, Stevie Sickles, all over
Yeah.
left, right, north, south, east, west. He's been there, done it.
Another
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Ray Zilla, builds cars. Been with me at New Outlet before. Patrick Uppole, another one. We have a cousin Eddie Springer. You know, he helps those guys too. But again, the dream team in the compacts. If you know, another thing in the compacts, the hardcore tour, one fire. We've had one fire this year. The builders, the inspectors, I can't tell you how much that means to us to be able to have one fire. Making sure the way that the tanks are where they should be, the lines are run where they should be run, is just amazing. So, and I shout out to the girls, Valerie, Shell, Marissa, Amanda, Jenny, Brooke, Megan, Tiffany, Tracy, Heather, our hardcore girls.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't do without them. They let us go and do these things, and you know, me and my wife flying all over the country. I think we're going to Vegas in November. Hopefully back with you guys in February down in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, God bless them. Thank you, ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Now the September 28th, the final confrontation. Trackshot TV, Skin Nation, Mark Elliott.
Oh, man.
Should I go on?
No.
Should I go on?
No.
I got a band. Give the ladies something to do while we're doing Derby.
Yeah.
Stone River, Jeff Huseman is in Nashville right now making a record. They'll be there from 12 to 3.
Yeah.
There'll be a country music band go over.
There's going to be fireworks.
I can't go with fireworks. I can't cover Gall's fireworks.
No, you don't need to cover. Call Diesel. He'll hook you up.
Josh,
Diesel will hook you up.
I just found out that Josh is married to one of my customers' daughters or stepdaugers. He found yesterday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, come to the store. He said, you do them derbies. I said, yeah, I do them derbies.
Yeah.
He said, you know some guy named Westmore?
Wetmore.
Wetmore,
The
West Diesel.
The Diesel's
He's
building
like,
right now. The
Okay.
Diesel's building Vegas right now.
Nice.
Right
So,
now.
Also, Demolition Derby Life magazine.
Yeah.
We got to have somewhere to put our pictures, right?
Yeah.
gotta
Valerie
do
takes
that.
some serious good pictures.
Right?
too, man. I love Valerie. Sometimes if I'm not at a show and I'll text her, hey, would you mind going live on Facebook from
Right.
Local Racing?
Right.
And she has no problem, and she says she's on there. She's a very good photographer.
Well,
and
yeah.
video-
This
videographer.
one is the magazine. Demolition Derby Life.
Yeah.
The
Lexi Draws.
Lexi.
Lexi
Yes.
Rose, yeah.
Yes, she'll be there. Also SMW, Big Rock, Lemont Customs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What else we need there? We're good. We got that all covered.
Right.
Also, where am I at there?
And we are sponsoring the Mad Dog,
I-
the hardcore
It
class.
says here. It says something about
Hellraiser.
full size Hellraiser award, $500. Was that
Yep. Plus
Iron
trophy.
plus trophy?
Provided by
Iron
Iron
City Promotion.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ain't that cool?
That's cool.
You know what? It's a beautiful thing when a plan comes together.
That's right.
Look at that.
We all help each other.
We do.
We,
It
don't
is.
we love everybody,
Absolutely,
man. We love
man.
everybody.
You know what? Promoters, it's more of it.
That's
It
right.
should be
You-
mandatory.
no, you-
You-
yes.
you know
Yes.
what? We're all in this together.
Exactly.
You know,
Yes.
the only way this is going to work if we work together, and
Right.
I'm all for it.
Right.
I want you to run your derby. I want them to run our derby. I want them to run the next guy's derby. Come.
Love all the
I love it.
Love them
I
all.
want them to go everywhere.
Love them all. Yeah.
So that day, the final conference, September 28th, listen, 11 hours. 11 hours of demolition derby.
And entertainment.
And entertainment. Mark Elliott on a thing. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for
Can we
this.
go on first? Parkour class.
we gotta.
I want to get home early.
I want to get home early. 11. I'm out.
Oh,
We're
wait,
getting there.
you're not doing the bumper toss. Are you?
No bumper tosses.
Oh,
no bumper tosses. And again, my Costable Construction. I'll meet him in a week or so to start working on that track.
The track was awesome for the fair.
We will start working on the track in about a week or so to put that down. It will be tip-top shape, I promise you. And we're going to do all this. You know what we decided to do, and everybody come together. One all-access pass
Mm-hmm.
to the final confrontation.
Yeah.
Fayette County Fair, Dunbar, PA, September 28th. $15. $15. Come in, sign the paper, get your band, go anywhere you want to in the whole grounds.
And the kids can go up into their favorite
The
drivers,
favorite drivers,
meet them.
come over, see these guys, walk around the pits.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, getting the kids up close.
Yep. I mean, so
I remember we and it's our Christmas card every year. When me and you asked me
yes.
to do the Make-A-Wish
Make-A-Wish.
for Bob Crushour's Memorial
Yes,
Derby.
yes.
And I had a bench seat in that Imperial.
Yes.
And I didn't
that Make-A-Wish
hesitate,
kid.
and that was your show. You
Bordeaux.
didn't know.
Was it Bordeaux? Last name, it was French. But
Jacques,
you guys had French TV. Somewhere there's a video.
Jacques Boudreau.
Bordeaux, yeah.
And he was a Make-A-Wish kid. And
Yeah.
to this day,
that
Christmas
song,
time, you'll
the song with
see
the thing on it.
that video, the Make-A-Wish, and that was Frenchie Guy that did all of that.
Brings a tear to my eye.
I just.
When you put that flag around him,
Oh yeah, I
it was
cried.
priceless.
Tear up.
Frank, that was priceless.
It
That
was.
video comes up every year.
Yeah.
And speaking of going back there, a little surprise. No one's supposed to know, but I'm going to drive a derby car again.
Whoa.
I'm going to get in a car.
The old timers.
Tribute to the past.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't sat in a car in a long, long time. And I'm sure there's a lot of people. If you haven't signed up yet, there's about four or six spots left. If you want to come run me over, or if I ran you over back in the day, come run me over in September.
Is Danny Trent going to come out to that?
You know, I spoke to Danny at New Alec, and there's some of the guys. Even if he doesn't build, I told him that's a guy I need on arena with.
Yeah.
There's some people that aren't building that I still said, look, I still need you out there. Because a big part of this is that tribute. There's some people that passed away that we want to recognize, you know, that been with us, smashed cars with us, that in back of our memory, I remember when he hit me, you know, that sort of thing. And the inspection sticker for the tribute to the past class is a memory of Bob Croucher 34 sticker.
Yeah.
You got one to put on your car, one to take home.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get a plaque and a T-shirt for running that. And the purse itself, people, I don't even know. It don't matter. I don't care. We'll determine the purse from the guys at the drivers' meeting.
Right.
I don't think that has anything to do with anybody's coming because of a purse. It has nothing to do with it.
Right.
I'm excited to sit in a car again. And do this. It's been a long, long time.
You'll pick right up.
I think so. I mean, in my mind anyway, I'm still good. I don't know about. We'll see if the body can keep up with the mind. So.
Well, thanks for all that for hardcore. Awesome.
You asked, so I told you.
You are a good speaker. I'll give you right there. That's top notch.
He's Frank's the announcer too.
Yes,
the announcer for.
I didn't know how that would work.
Does a good job.
Yeah.
I didn't know how that would work up there, you know, but I definitely went. One more thing I got is our drivers.
Yeah.
The ones that have showed up and come and felt and seen the difference in hardcore. It's heartfelt, the meaning of why we do what we do and the reason. Derby car guys for derby car drivers.
Yeah.
We're a group of derby car drivers. We treat them like they want to be treated, vice versa.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like a big show feel on a local level. I love it.
Yeah. And you know what? Coming from you that's been in these big shows.
I like the big shows, so this is
we brought, you know, us going to those and being some of Hartsel and some of them guys running the bash and different other things. We get that piece, and exactly what we wanted to do is bring that big show feel down home, right back to Southwestern PA.
Yeah.
So, and that's part of it.
Right. Man,
No, I was just mumbling this.
All right, I'm done talking. I'm done talking. You guys can go.
Thank you.
No, you did
All
good.
right, so that was who won where. It was a couple people to shout out again. The Steinbecks, hopefully they get their transmissions fixed. Troy Tag and Delara Batteries there in California.
Cali.
Delara Batteries, they're heading to Antelope Valley Sunday and starting to get ready for the Vegas team show.
I got my carburetor from Troy.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So,
Works good.
for Who Won Where, that segment was brought to you by One Shot Paints and the family of PPG Paint Company. And I thank Frankie Guy and Hardcore Derby Promotions. Right now, I need you to check in the chats. You've been talking with Todd. I've been watching you guys talk with Todd, but we need to get some questions out there for Steve coming up. We're going to drop to the Smith Metal Works ad, and we're going to come back and ask Steve, the Keystone National Champion, some questions.
Sounds good to me.
The inner structure and the outer structure. These get quite abused.
Did you see the Typo 3 things?
He's making this big a truck.
They go
All right, I'm back.
in between.
I hope you like that Smith Metalworks ad. You can always go to smithmetalworks.info and get your cool Demolition Derby stuff. He is working with many promoters nationwide, getting his front bumpers legal for Demolition Derbies. I know that was, for a minute there, that was something that he was trying to do, but now he's getting that done. But with us tonight, with Keystone National Champions, I think 3 times now, National Champion,
Yeah.
Steve Siopa, 002.
002. I think he does better without the steering, which is just take the wheel off.
Right?
Why don't you ask him last time he lost? Last time he lost. Oh,
So don't
sorry.
worry. I got half of that back. I got half of that
You're
back
gonna
in
jump in,
Fayette.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll get the other half back.
Steve, you've been battling Todd for years now, and when you guys first started Demolition Derby, were you guys always battling one another, or were you kind of a team, you think?
And we always, if it comes down to us, we battle it out. That's the best part of it.
Yeah?
You know, we don't shut them off or pussyfoot around. We go at it.
Yeah?
Which I think that's the best part.
Yeah.
Plus the crowd, that's not good for the crowd. We're
No.
gonna put the show on for the
That's
crowd.
it.
That's right.
That's what happened with me and Mark down at Fayette this year.
Finish.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Finish.
That was kind of Hartzell's fault. He got me all wound up, gave me a pep talk going into the arena,
Yeah?
and I just held it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You've been
So-
I
getting,
know that I was gonna melt that big motor down, just not to lose the Mark.
Right.
you've been getting first place since what, Louisville now? Is that the start
No,
of the run?
I
Or did
think
you-
Wyatt WGE championship last year.
And Virginia.
Yeah.
You've been on a hell of a run right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
20,000 plus, something like that.
Yeah.
In winnings. It's a pretty good year so far.
Nice.
We got a couple more to check off though. We're
Yeah,
not
where
done.
are you headed to next?
Next is the Hardcore Championship on the 28th.
Yep.
And
You got a
After
fresh
that-
car for that, or are you running something used?
I'm running the Kentucky car, the one I had down at the Bluegrass. So yeah, I'm gonna run that car again.
So Powell.
Yeah, hopefully there's something left of it. It's been through a couple good derbies. I actually won Hardcore's Fayette
Fair,
Fair Derby with it. So I think it's just getting right. But
That's going to be a tough one.
Thank you for
be-
checking
yeah,
in
there's gonna
from
be a lot of
California.
there's gonna be a lot of good cars. What's that?
California checked in. They're listening to you, buddy.
Nice. So yeah, and then after that, Blizzard Bash. We'll be at Blizzard Bash again.
Who's okay? So Steve, it's Team Pennsylvania,
Yes.
right? And who's on your team this year?
Me, Jimmy Johnson, Kurt Gegg, and Rhett Bluey.
Brett Louie. We had a little. Brett Clemens had to back out
Yeah,
prayers
yeah.
for his little girl, and,
Yeah.
and I hear she's doing okay with the treatments. And,
Yeah. Thank
and,
God. Hopefully.
and you guys added
Great
Brett
for that.
Louie, and you guys should make some noise out there this year.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Amanda Wingrove. Amanda Wingrove says you guys are great promoters. Thank you for checking in, Amanda.
Yeah, one of my favorite drivers, man.
Oh my, there's another.
Sister of the War Machine.
Yes, yeah.
Harry Potter.
Coming full force.
Anybody got any questions for Steve out here? Don't let Todd and I do all this.
Right.
Steve wants some. I know they want to know what you drink, Steve.
Shoot. Besides water?
Yeah, they want to know.
Starbucks.
They want to know the Starbucks.
Starbucks, yeah.
Tell them your orders.
Then we're not going to give it away.
Come on now, Steve. When
No,
Steve
we-
has his birthday, he wants Starbucks gift card sent to him. Right?
Oh my
I'll just
God.
I'll take the gift card.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not giving it away. Because then
I remember on the
they're going
road.
to sell out of them if I start giving it away. I'm not.
I remember Joey and I were getting some Starbucks there at Blizzard Bash, and all of a sudden we needed the tilt bed back, and like in a hurry.
Oh yeah.
So we had a full tray of Starbucks, and I drove your tilt bed. I'm sorry, at an above rate of speed to downtown.
My tilt bed?
That was mine.
It was it.
Steve's.
Yeah. So Joey and I were listening to some hardcore rap and like really ripping the Starbucks back. We're not sure why we had to come back so early, but I
don't know why
remember
either.
getting in a run.
I can't remember, but that was I do remember the Starbucks coming back.
So why are you 002, Steve? I know
That was my dad's number back in
Right.
the day, so I just figured out use that number, which kind of worked out pretty good.
that dude is a character.
He's
Your dad.
different. He's different.
I meet him at Bush Brothers Tire Service often, and he tells me he started Demolition Derby.
He started it for us, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wouldn't know anything about it if it wasn't for him.
Yeah. Did he start you really young, or were you a teenager? Like,
Oh,
when
I
did he get you
I
going?
remember being five years old, Matchbox car derby. I still have them to this day.
Yeah.
I haven't stashed away, but yeah, I mean we've been derby since kids.
Didn't you say that he would just drag the car there with a chain, and you'd have to ride in the car, running the brake or
Me.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah, not me. I was too young.
Yeah. I would sit in
Yeah,
the
the old
car.
days.
And he knew about the subframers because everybody was running full framers, and he had a subframer. And I would sit in that car with a chain and get pulled all the way to the Westmoreland County Fairgrounds and hit the brake every time we stopped. Think about that for a second. I'm not even 16 years old, and I'm in that car pushing the brake, dragging a derby car
Right, you gotta stop the truck.
to the to the race. And then we finally got a tow bar, and then a tow dolly, and then finally he bought a tow truck. But
How did you bring it home?
well, if it was on wheels, we had the lights on the back that you plug in. But if it was too bad, he left it up there, and then eventually went back and got it with a record. But
That was a different day and age.
different day and age,
Try it
different
now.
fun.
Try that
Oh my
now.
God.
Yeah. No,
I
no,
tried that once, like
no.
20 years ago.
There was
when
people.
got
I think
it.
Big Wayne was riding in the back of the pickup truck all the way to Westmoreland County Fair.
Yeah.
You know, it was crazy.
It's funny you talk. Same thing.
Think that-
Dad did it. Imperials. I remember the Oldsmobile, the Continentals. We had a tow truck, and on the tow truck, you used to have those wheels when it couldn't move. You'd slide under the thing,
Oh yeah.
you know, and
Yeah, I
then you'd
remember
pull
those.
that, you know, with the old slings.
Yeah.
Same thing as he talked about. Man, I used to take a hammer to them those little matchbox cars and play in the dirt and mix up the mud.
Yeah.
I go back to George Marshman at many years at Fayette when I was about 10 years old. I set the cherry bomb. Going back prior to Crouch, that's 40 years ago.
Yeah.
I was the little kid that when he said go, boom, that cherry bomb went off a little 9-volt battery.
Right.
And that, you know, so when you talk about, you know, our love and why we do what we do and why we're still doing it. You know, I wish I could have drove more, but I couldn't. So I found my niche. I found my way to make it better and to keep this going for the young guys and the people and do better.
Yeah. I remember our highlight at the end of a new alley derby way back in the day was they used to leave the cars. Just leave them there, you know, and I guess they would scrap them the next day. But one of the kids would get in the car, 3 or 4 would push them into one of the other cars. That was like the best thing ever. And we would take turns, like, you know,
push it.
yeah. And that's how you would get your hits in.
Yeah.
I would be like 7, 8
Right.
years old.
So I mean,
It was the best.
it runs deep. It really does.
Yeah. You know,
Family.
with a lot of the youth growing up now, with all the Xboxes and stuff like that, that's what we did, man. It was
It was not an issue.
Yeah,
it was
no,
crazy.
I went to the body shop, or I went over to the gas station,
Yeah.
and if that wasn't farmer next door, I had something for you to do.
Yep. Yeah.
So
I miss those days.
Well,
Try to bring them back.
I tell you, it really does make everything I do today a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just does. I mean, when you taught that ethic and that work, and
Yeah.
today what I do is a dream. I mean, it's just easy.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to what I was just taught that. So
Right.
Shout out Troy Tag watching us there in California. And again, the Dolores, that's pretty cool. It's nice to see that the show is coast to coast, man.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
I met Troy a long time ago back at Metal Mayhem first time.
Yeah?
First time we went, 2010. That's how our relationship with Troy
Really?
started. Yeah.
My relationship started with him in Florida when he told me not to hit him. He's like, he's like, if you could, don't run into me. Oh, Randy Brazo is watching right there in Jackson Center. Heard Steve just taught a youth driver a valuable lesson in a derby road where, what's that say? When he wouldn't take payment on parts.
Oh yeah.
Man needed. Said,
Who's that, Steve?
Eric first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
He come down. They're putting a car together. They're putting his car back together, and he needed some stuff. And him and his dad come down.
Yeah.
And Chris started to pull out money. I said, "You're out of your mind.
Get out of here.
This is for Rick."
Yeah.
Right.
Donkey stomp.
Oh, he's a
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a couple.
You want to talk about someone that's in the derby? Rick
Oh, my.
into it.
Oh, I love
yeah,
He's in 100. And he's all in.
I've talked to first. There's a couple firsters. Maybe I hear there's more
I
than
heard-
one
I-
firster
I
coming
heard-
to Stoneboro.
I don't know any more than
I heard the female version of that.
Yeah.
there's a youth.
Youthful side. Yeah.
His daughter's gonna. Take a
So
crack
yeah,
at it.
hold on. I mean, two firsters and one. Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Chris will never derby again. He'll be doing cars for the
Right.
I'm
That's what
gonna
he
say
said.
it.
Be
Yeah.
easily.
Chris is
Yeah.
done.
That's what. Yeah.
Josh Drenovich, little Jack.
Little Jack.
Jack's
Oh,
been
there's
behind
another
him.
one.
Jack's been
Bro.
doing derbies with us since he was born.
That.
Yeah. Watched him around the pits.
I'm going up to Stoneboro. I'm going.
Yes.
I'm
I
going
was
to
actually
watch.
supposed to-
I want to see
I
Jack.
was actually supposed
I
to
love
ride
Ducky.
with Jack.
Yes.
But we're gonna be out of town for the
Right.
snow derby.
Who's riding with Jack?
His dad,
Josh.
Yeah.
Jack. If you want me to ride with you, I'll be there.
What about Hope?
Yeah.
Oh, Hope.
Hope. There's
Yes,
another one.
yeah.
Listen, we
Another
created a monster.
Yeah.
We created a monster.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
poor
is our
Ron.
favorite driver right
Hey,
here.
Listen, pictures. You know
You're
what?
a close second, buddy.
No, I
Oh, he should get in a car with her.
I took
I
you
would.
what that girl.
Yeah. I
You
wanna see her
can't
in a
help it.
compact. I can't wait.
You can't help it when you see her like at a derby. I didn't know her from Adam.
Is-
I sat back and for years I watched that little girl's face light up.
Yeah.
But like Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
it was boom.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, and I
Yeah.
kept seeing her tag her dad this year
Yeah.
when I talked about youth class. Ron, she tagged Ron. I told myself, I gotta do something. I don't know what. I mean, how? But I need to put this young lady in a
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
And man, on days then she brought me a nice picture of me and her
Yes.
when we presented it to her at Farmington. Just awesome people, Ron.
She sent me a message if I had a car, but all I have is that Crown Vic, but it's a compact for the youth, right? It's not a.
Well, we're having both in Stonehurst.
They have a full size.
Full
one
size.
for you. That's what Jack.
Jack's
Josh
running
did.
full size.
Yeah, but mine is. I got that. I mean, it's built for.
Well,
what was it? New Alec rules.
Yeah.
And it's got the bigger rear end, but it doesn't have none of the bells and whistles.
Yeah, no.
You know, so
Next year, yeah.
this is what I would love to see. A lot of the promoters locally get on the same page and have a universal set for a universal class. Not every class, but
Right.
a universal class, so that everybody can get a taste of everything. You know what I mean? It would be great.
Not for the youth, for just anybody. It's
For-
just-
Well,
Yeah.
you know, the hardest
It's
part,
almost-
and
it's
we
a
have
no-brainer.
discussed this in depth. The hardest part about that is the different inspection team. If you don't all write them together, it's good, and you don't have a same group of guys inspecting. You're gonna you read that set of rules, and you read that set, and I read it. I know what my intentions were. You come to my derby, I make you cut it. You come to your derby, you don't make them cut it.
Right.
The crossover is just logistically. That's the whole, but I think it needs to be the major components: the frame, the rear end, those 10-7
Right.
major components
Right.
need to be base,
I mean,
and then everybody has their doodads from here and there.
right.
But I think that something can be fixed without a major fix to go from A to B to C to D.
Right.
My 2 cents. And then what do I know?
I just think it's, it's not rocket science. I think everybody should put their heads together and
It'd be wonderful. It'd be wonderful for the
and
crowd.
if one guy from each crew could go to, say a guy from Wyatt's comes to your derby, just to see how you do it. You go to theirs to see how they inspect and put your input.
Yeah.
I think it would work. I mean, I think that would bring the car counts up for one.
Right.
Just a lot of too many derbies.
Too many
Not
derbies,
enough guys
not
to
enough people
support all the
supporting.
derbies. But if everybody got on the same page, I'd bounce around. If I got a car left, I'm going.
Right,
this
yeah,
way,
yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
this way.
It wouldn't take. I don't have to build a whole car. I can throw a couple things on this and go here. I can,
Right.
you're gonna get without having. I got to build a whole nother one because they don't allow this or this one allows that. And
Us as promoter, we don't want no parts of that shit. We're going to do our big thing.
Big
and
shows.
we're going to do 2 a year, if that.
Yeah, right.
Florida's our stomping ground, and
right.
right now Ohio.
I'm coming to Florida.
That's my man.
I still need a teammate.
Florida is
I'm looking
catching a
forward
lot
to
of buzz right
I
now.
don't know about
Yeah,
Corey.
that indoor
I don't
arena.
know what's happening.
Florida,
I got to
there's
run by myself.
There's a
No,
nice
who else?
buzz
I'm gonna
around
get-
this.
Well, that arena.
I mean, for one, it's an hour from the beach,
Right.
a couple hours from Disney, and it's Super Bowl weekend. The Super Bowl's in Miami.
And the Browns are going to be in it.
Browns.
Dog pound.
They're not going to be in it. But yeah, I mean, that's a no-brainer to come to Florida in the middle of winter. Catching a lot of buzz. I mean, I hear a lot
It's
of
great.
different
You got an indoor arena now.
indoor arena, so if it does sprinkle like
You
it
got a
did last year,
fantastic camera crew coming.
Right.
We're working on
and
that
the
fantastic
track, the track is
Right.
80% clay. So
I like
I mean,
that
I
it's
think that
closer to
somebody's gonna-
Miami now.
Yeah.
And we can invite our friends from Miami to come. The other to Tampa, that's like for us driving
Yeah.
to Philadelphia. That's a long drive.
right, I don't think we're gonna have any issues with the track this time around.
No.
I think actually
And
someone's gonna go on their lid. Probably more than once.
that group of drivers you had, I got the pleasure to inspect and talk to and meet.
Oh yeah,
Unbelievable.
yeah.
Totally.
The builds are insane.
Oh, the builds.
Builds are
Unbelievable.
insane.
I
And
got
that's why we
the
we
tow
make it
car
a,
ticks.
we make it a heavy
Unbelievable.
build because you're gonna travel a couple thousand miles. You want to,
Right.
don't let
Grade A. It
Those
was
stupid
grade
shit's
A.
gonna
The
break.
cars.
no stupid shit's breaking when you come to Florida.
Hello, Kenneth Clark. Thanks for watching with us.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna move into Ask Todd Anything, our last little segment here, fellas. Unless you got something for Steve you want to know. We've really covered some ground tonight. We try to keep the show around an hour. I think we're at like an hour and a half.
Casey Smith wants to know where you got those pajama pants.
Oh, Todd! I'm sorry, buddy. We'll get Todd a better picture. We'll get Todd a better picture. I like the picture.
It's a long story, but I forgot my jeans or derby pants that night, and Todd Davis had pajama pants in the flatbed, and they were lawnmower, cutting grass or whatever. And I'll tell you what, I put them on,
Went there.
comfortable,
Right.
I can't see.
comfortable.
Comfortable.
Because
Did you put your catcher's gear on?
Yeah,
Catcher's
the
gear.
catcher's
Catcher's
gear.
gear.
The catcher's because
Pajama
listen,
pants, class.
I bruised a lot of
Class.
shins
Yeah.
with the shifters back in the day,
Yes.
so I'm padded up when I get in there.
Yes.
I don't.
I
You
used
know,
to
I'm
have
padded up. I don't.
the old Raptor
Yeah.
Fab Edge. I used to
Yeah.
grind her off. I have to put the
Yeah.
round that thing off after it ruined a few shins
Oh.
on you.
Man, I still use the push-pull all thread.
Yeah.
In the stock cars, I still use it.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
We had a guy that
That's 30 years.
one of the Jaeger, which is he's only had one leg. He's the one that got second, had one leg. Still used the old trunk rod.
Nice.
Yeah, oh, man, 50. That guy was again. I drove to him at Green County. Geez, it was
Wow.
30 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep, still had a push rod. He had one leg. He did an awesome job. Car was awesome. But
Nice.
yeah, awesome to see.
That is. That championship's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to going up to New York with you.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Spinning Wheels, San Filippo.
Yep.
I'm running a Prius.
The week after Frankie's final confrontation,
Yep.
we're going up to Morris, New York, and I'm bringing a car, whether I run it or not.
Fucking right.
We're going up, and we're gonna have some fun with for a good cause. For
Yeah.
a very, Very, very good.
Also,
cause.
all year long, we've done the Power Wheels and sold tickets and different things. So we'll be there also.
Yeah.
We're going to present them with a check from Hardcore, from all the stuff we've collected all year long. We're going to present that to the cause. And again, Decker and those guys, you know, they're great people up there. Again, everybody working toward that same cause, making the world good again.
Yeah.
You know, across the country here. So Decker's a good dude, and Ben, Haas, those people up there, grade A1.
Oh, they're good guys.
So you know, we're gonna make a donation also.
Yeah, right.
So we'll have a big check and see Decker up there.
I'm going.
We're coming to New York, Decker.
I'm bringing that crime back. If
Spinning
I run it, I don't, or someone else, I don't. I'm just going.
Right.
I want to be part of it.
I agree.
It's
You're
something
right.
you gravitate to. It's attraction rather than promotion.
Yes,
it
sir.
attracts me, and I want to go. I'm pretty familiar with upstate New York, so I kind of like it. Go to Rochester, get a garbage plate, stop at the Anchor Bar, get some wings, and but yeah, we're going up. I know you'll be probably hanging in the Finger Lakes drinking some of that
I'll
good
be
wine.
with you, rolling blunts.
Oh!
Someone's
Oh
trying.
my.
Oh my God!
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
that's-
We're taking it up to New York. I know that Skinny's gonna be there. What am I supposed to do?
Right.
You're right. Oh, you just to that Utah show was something else.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
my, you Texas skin. Ah,
We
mercy.
had a wonderful
They're
time.
banned by the FCC after that show.
FCC. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we were doing
That
a
was
good
a
job.
PG 16 or 18.
Thanks. I feel pretty good. What do you think, guys? We have a good show today.
Oh, also, hey, I brought shirts.
Yeah, let's see some of these shirts.
I brought some shirts for Todd and
Yeah, nice shirts.
Nice
Steve.
hardcore.
Yeah, where's
got
yours? There's
all
one
the sponsors
more
on the
back
back.
I don't know.
there. Yeah, right there.
Well, JR,
Jason.
thanks for hanging with us back there, buddy.
Jason, there's yours, buddy.
My man,
Thank
Jay,
you.
I see
Hardcore
you.
comes bearing gifts.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gerardo, if it wasn't for you running all the stuff back there, we wouldn't have
Nice
the
being
show
you,
that we
buddy.
have, buddy. I hope we're going somewhere to eat after this. If not, we will.
Okay.
But hey, so thanks for again, Todd Siopa, the show 501, Frankie Guy, Hardcore Derby Promotions, Keystone National Champions, champions, 3 times as champions. 002, Steve Siopa, my man JR in the back, Gerardo right here, all of our fans, Valerie again, shout out back there. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have this show. So see you guys in 2 weeks, and stay tuned for what's happening.
It's only going to get better. And scene.